guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm back with another Disney video for you. If you saw my previous video, which was like a Disneyland Paris planning video, or if you follow me on my Instagram stories, you will probably know by now that I am off to Disneyland Paris in September, so really soon. And yeah, I wanted to make a few videos like before, during and after the trip. Sort of partly for memories, but also partly to help other people who might be going to Disneyland Paris in the future and, you know, are struggling to plan or know what to take and stuff like that. So today's video is going to be all about what is in my Disney Parks bag. Obviously I'm doing this before we go, so this is kind of what I'm planning to take. I might go there and then find out that I've either like overpacked or I've forgotten something, but hopefully I don't know, I've watched a few other videos mostly for people going to Florida, so it's slightly different, but yeah, I've kind of tried to think through everything I could possibly need. I am a bit of an overpacker, like I'll say that now, and I have quite a big pile of stuff here to kind of go through with you, but I think I've got everything I need. So hopefully, yeah, hopefully this might give you some ideas of like what to put in your bag if you are heading to a Disney park. So we are going from like a Monday to a Friday. Some of the stuff I've got here I don't think I will have in my bag, like in the park bag every day, because it's going to be like weather dependent, and I'm hoping like so far that the weather is looking like kind of okay, but I just think, well, wherever you go, you kind of need to plan for every eventuality, so that's what I've done. So yeah, let's get started and I will show you what is going to be in my bag. So the first thing I thought I should show you is probably the bag that I'm planning to take. To be honest, I'm not sure if everything is going to fit in this bag. So the bag I'm hoping to take is this one, which is just from Primark, but I just thought it was really pretty. I've had it a little while now, so I'm not sure if it's still available, but it's got like this kind of Minnie Mouse, I'm guessing, like embroidery, and it's kind of like a black like faux leather type bag. It's got the front pocket and then just a big pocket, and then it's a backpack. But it isn't huge, and like I said, I do tend to overpack a bit. So if I can't fit everything in here, I have got, oh, just chucking everything on the floor. I have got this bag, which is from Hype, but I got it from ASOS like last year. Not sure if this design is still available, but they do loads of different designs. So yeah, this has got, it's just like a rucksack again. It's got the big pocket there, and then a smaller one at the front, and then the two straps on the back. So my thought is either, if I can't fit it all in the black one, to just take this one, or to take both of them and put like one of them on the back of my wheelchair with stuff that I'm like not necessarily going to need to like grab, you know, straight away, just to carry like other bits and bobs in it. But we'll see, I don't know, we'll see like how much fits in and stuff. So those are the two bags I want to take. I thought a rucksack would just be easier than a handbag, because I don't know, you can tend to fit more in a rucksack, and I mean, I'm not personally going to be wearing it on my back because I'll be in my wheelchair, but with a rucksack I can put one on the back of my wheelchair, which you couldn't really do with a handbag, and I can just have one sitting on my knees. So yeah, that's what we're going for actually like putting everything in. So the first item that I am planning to take with me, I feel like it's a little bit of a geeky item, but after going to Ireland last year, this is definitely an like necessary item. And basically it's like, I don't know what you call it. Oh, it's a folding dry bag. I got this from, oh, where was it? It was like an outdoor shop, like Cotswold or something. And basically it is a waterproof bag that you put inside your rucksack, and then it kind of folds down and you clip it together like that. So yeah, when I went to Ireland last year, I took my Hype rucksack, and we got caught in the like mother of all rainfall things, and everything in my rucksack got wet, like my purse got ruined. I was really worried about like my camera and stuff, And so when we got back from that trip, I was like, I'm gonna, like, my dad's used these for like camping and stuff before, and he like recommended one. So I just thought, I'm gonna get one. I can pop it inside the rucksack, put anything in it that I don't want to get like wet, and it's just a bit of peace of mind that, you know, my cameras won't get like damaged, or like my purse won't get damaged again. I think this was like £12 or something, and you can get them in all different sizes. But yeah, it's a little bit geeky, but hopefully it will stop things from getting like completely ruined. So that's that. Talking of cameras and stuff, the next thing that I am going to pack in my Disney Parks bag is a whole load of camera stuff. So I'm going to take the camera that I'm filming on now, which is a Nikon DSLR. I will probably use that one more for like taking pictures, just because it takes nice pictures and stuff. So I'll be taking that. I'm also planning to take my, what is it, Canon G5X, yeah. So this is my vlogging camera, and I am hoping or planning to vlog the whole trip. So watch out for those videos in a little while. So yeah, I will be taking my Canon G5X to do vlogging. I might take pictures on it as well, but it's kind of predominantly for vlogging. We also are going to plan to take a GoPro, which I think my dad's got, hopefully. I don't know, like possibly to use like if we go in the swimming pool, or I might try and hold it on some rides. It depends like how, I'm a bit like shaky and stuff, so I'm a little bit nervous about trying to hold a camera like while we're on rides. But yeah, so those are the three like cameras we're taking, and then along with those I am taking spare batteries. So I have bought like a spare battery for my G5X. I've actually got 2 spare batteries for my Nikon. These aren't like the branded ones because they are so expensive. These are, so this one is a Montpelast, and these are Top Max. I just went on Amazon and like looked at the reviews and stuff, and I just didn't see the point in spending loads on a second battery that was kind of just going to be a backup. So I've got those. I've then bought like lots of different, where's it gone? Oh, it's on the floor. I've bought lots of memory cards. So I've got a 32 gig one there. I've got a 64 gig one here. And then I've got this little like pouch that you can keep all your memory cards in. I think I just found this on Amazon. It was quite a while ago. Just to keep them all safe, because I don't want them getting lost. But basically I'm like paranoid about either my battery dying and not having any more battery left, or filling up a memory card and not being able to like take any photos or record the rest of the trip. So I want to make sure that I am like fully prepared with batteries and memory cards. I think what I'm going to do is I've got this pouch which I was actually sent by a friend for a present, and it just says I'm really a unicorn on it, and I don't know where it's from actually. Oh, Westford Mill, the natural choice. And I'm going to put all like the batteries and memory cards and stuff in here, just so that they're all kind of together and safe. And then the other kind of camera-y bit that I'm planning to take is like this little mini tripod. This is a Manfrotto iPod. Why am I calling it an iPod? It's a tripod. So this is the Pixie mini tripod for compact system cameras. I'm thinking of putting my vlogging camera on here. One, because as I said, I have quite shaky hands, and I just think if I'm holding it with this, it's less likely to like be shaking all over the place. But also because it's a tripod, you can like pop it out, and it just means that I can kind of film without having to hold the camera. As far as I know, you can't have like selfie sticks or anything at Disney, but because this is like small and it doesn't extend or anything, it should be fine. And again, I just got this off Amazon. If I can, I'll link what I can in the description bar for you. Some of this stuff's old though, so I don't know if it's still around, but these are definitely around because this is fairly new. It's still in the packaging. So yeah, I think that's all the camera-y bits that I'm taking, and that's kind of, I suppose, one of the bits that I've been most like paranoid about getting right, because I just want to make sure that I can film stuff and have like lots of nice memories to look back on the trip with. So the next thing I'm taking is my phone. I don't think I could go anywhere without my phone. I am not really planning on using it as like a phone for like texting and stuff like that. It's going to be more for like taking pictures and yeah, videos and that kind of thing. And because I'm going to be hopefully taking lots and lots of pictures on it, I'm also going to take a portable charger. This one I have had for years. It is a Signet, and I think you can get like 2 or 3 charges off it, which is quite good because there's no way my battery is going to last all day, and I don't want to have to keep like going back to the hotel room and waiting for my phone to charge. So yeah, basically you can just charge this up like at night so that it's fully charged again, and then you've got the little lead to connect into your phone, and you can just have it in your bag charging as you go around the park. So I think that's going to be invaluable, and would definitely, I know I've not even been yet, but I would definitely recommend one of these to anyone that kind of uses their phone a lot, because the worst thing is when you're out and your phone runs out of charge and no one's got a charger and you can't find a plug socket. So that should solve all of those kind of problems. The next thing that will be in my bag is a big old bottle of water. I carry this bottle of water around with me pretty much all the time. Basically I have something called POTS, which is postural orthostatic tachycardia syndrome, and one of the kind of like lifestyle ways of managing it is to make sure you drink a lot of water to kind of keep your blood volume up. So I carry this around with me anyway. I think it holds 600 millilitres, and it's one of the Aladdin like reusable bottles. So yeah, that will be in my bag. I think like I'll fill it up at the beginning, but also I think there are like water fountains and stuff around the park so that you can like keep filling it up, and it just saves you from having to continually go and like buy drinks, because I'm pretty sure everything is going to be pretty expensive in the parks. So I want to kind of limit what I'm having to spend my money on, and if I can take water around with me, then that's just saving me from having to go out and buy, you know, expensive bottles of water that are just going to get thrown away again and stuff. So yeah, big bottle of water I think is going to be really important. The next thing in my bag, I guess, is a bit of a niche thing because not everyone is going to need this, but it is a little like makeup bag thing, and this has got a lot of like my medical bits in it. So I have got my catheters in it, which is really important for me to kind of have everywhere basically. It's also got some, what do you call it, hand gel. So this is the Carex Strawberry Laces one, which smells amazing, and that's really important just because, I mean, I would tend to wash my hands before I use a catheter anyway, but if there's any like problem with being able to do that, I can use this and just make sure that like I am as germ free as possible. But also like when you're going around a park, you're going to be touching lots of things, and you know, you may just want to like freshen up with something like that. Also in here, I think I've got, yeah, I've got some plasters, I've got some of my like emergency antihistamines in case I have a reaction when I'm out. I might pop in some like paracetamol and just some like little first aidy bits as well, and I will also have like my daily medications with me that I kind of will need to take when I'm out and about during the day. And I just find keeping it all in a little like medical bag just keeps it all together, and I know like exactly where, like, so if I have a reaction, I'm not having to like go through all my bag trying to find my medication, or if I need the loo, I'm like not trying to fish at the bottom of my bag to try and find a catheter. So yeah, this bag, I actually cannot remember where I got it from, possibly Amazon, but yeah, it's kind of just perfect for all those little bits and bobs that are kind of necessary but you don't want floating all around your bag. Next thing is a kind of weather dependent thing, and I will be taking it with me and then it will go in my bag. I don't know whether I'll put it in my bag every time. Like if I look at the weather forecast in the morning and it's looking pretty like okay for the whole day, I may not take it with me, but it is a Primark. This is from, oh gosh, it's a Peter Storm one, but I think I got it years ago in like Millets or something. So basically it's like a long, it comes down to like my knees, it's got a hood, it's waterproof, but it all folds away into like this little package, so it's not like huge and I'm not having to carry a massive coat around. I did consider getting like, you know, the plastic rain ponchos, but I've kind of heard that you can only really use them once and then you have to throw it away and use another one, and I just thought it was a little bit like not environmentally friendly and not particularly like cost effective way of doing it. So I just thought I'm going to take this. If it's looking a bit like it's going to rain, I'll pop it in my bag. If it's going to be a lovely day, then I won't need it. So yeah, I'm going to have that if I take it, hopefully it won't rain and hopefully I won't need it. So that's kind of my thinking at the moment. I'm also going to have with me an umbrella. This one is a Percy Pig one. I don't know how well you can see that. I got this as a present actually a little while ago, but I'm pretty sure it would have been from Marks and Spencer's because they're the ones that do Percy Pigs. But again, I just think if I put it in my bag, then hopefully it's not going to be needed. Whereas if I don't take it, it will rain and I'll think, I wish I brought an umbrella. So yeah, I think I'm perfectly prepared for rain. And then on the flip side of that, I'm also going to be taking some sun cream because, touch wood, the weather's going to be nice and I'm going to need sun cream. I don't know if I'm going to take this one or whether I'll go and buy some more, but this is the Garnier Ambre Solaire Kids SPF 50 plus one because I am as pale as a ghost and I burn like anything, so I just tend to use kids SPF because yeah, that's what I need. So I've got that one, and then I also have another Garnier one which is a, what is it? It's a sensitive advanced for fair and sensitive skin. Again, it's SPF 50, but it's a spray, so you can spray it over your face and it gives you sun protection without having to like rub it in and stuff, which is quite nice, like especially if you've got makeup on. I hate then having to put sun cream on over it because obviously you're having to reapply throughout the day, whereas this, it doesn't really, like, you don't need to rub it in and it kind of comes out and it's not all like white, you know. So yeah, I've been using that a bit over the summer and I thought I would just take it with me so that I am fully covered. So yeah, hopefully we are covered for all weather eventualities. Continuing with the whole weather theme, there seems to be a lot of weather dependent stuff in here. I am going to put in a sun hat, and I thought what better sun hat to take than a Minnie Mouse one. So this was from Primark. I don't know whether they still have these in because I got this like at the beginning of the summer, but I just thought the only time I'm ever going to wear this hat is if I'm at Disney, and so yeah, I thought I'd take it with me. They also had Mickey Mouse ones without the bow, but I love the Minnie Mouse one. So it's got a little embroidered M there and it says Minnie on the back, and then obviously it's got the bow up here as well. So yeah, that will be coming with me because, you know, if it's really hot and you need to wear a hat, you're not going to be able to wear ears necessarily. So yeah, I thought this would be kind of a good alternative, and that was like, it wasn't very expensive, it was a £5, so yeah, I thought that would be quite fun to take with me. And then I will also be taking some sunglasses. So these are my Ray-Bans. I've literally just got these ones because they're a new prescription. And when I saw my optician, she said that I needed to be wearing sunglasses a lot more because I have like a birthmark on one of my eyes, and she just said you need to be really careful with it, like, you know, getting sunlight on it or anything. So yeah, I have these ones, which you will notice is quite a small case for a pair of sunglasses, but basically they come like this, and then you open them out like that, and then like that, and then like that, which I think is rather cool because they take up a lot less space. So yeah, I shall be taking my sunglasses and hopefully enjoying the sunshine that we will get on our holiday, touch wood. Right, I think possibly the most important thing that I'm taking to Disney, probably not, but yeah, anyway, is Disney ears. So I've got these ones, which I have on my head at the moment. They were from eBay. We've got them in several different colours, like amongst the family. They're kind of sparkly up here and they've got the little bows. We actually got these when we had my sister-in-law's hen do, because it was like a Disney themed hen do. So yeah, we've got these already, so I'm going to take them. I've also got these ones, which are just like the standard mini ears with the bow. It says I got these from Disneyland Paris, so the only time I've ever been was like 10 years ago. So I'm wondering if I got these 10 years ago, but I actually can't remember unless someone else bought them for me. But anyway, I'm going to take them with me because why not? I had hoped, there's so many lovely ears on eBay that are like custom made and everything, and I had really like planned on like getting a pair or two, and I've just left it too late. A lot of them, they need like 6 weeks. It takes like 6 weeks to get them sent to you, and I just naively thought, I didn't even think about the fact that it would take that long. So yeah, I haven't got any like nice like pretty ears to take with me this time. So I think one of our first jobs when we get to Disney is possibly going to have to be like having a little look in the shops to see if I can find like a really special pair of ears. But yeah, I will definitely be popping some in my Disney park bag to wear around the parks, because I think if you can't wear Disney ears in Disneyland Paris, like when can you wear them? I am also going to be taking some hand cream. This one is the Dove Derma Spa Intensive. And yeah, I really like this one. Don't know if this is necessarily going to be the one I'm taking because it's nearly finished. But yeah, I just hate having dry hands, and yeah, it's easy to just pop this in your bag. And then if you're out and about in the park, especially if you're like washing your hands a lot because you're kind of touching like rides and things that are dirty and stuff, I think it would just be nice to have a little bit of hand cream to keep them, to stop them getting completely wrecked. So yeah, I'm going to have that. I'm also going to be taking this, which is it's a wheelchair cover from a brand called Bundle Bean. I will link this one in the description box. I'm pretty sure it's still available. It's got pink flamingos all over it. And basically it like goes over like your knees and your feet. It's fleece lined and it's waterproof. So I'm hoping that this is not going to be needed, because I'm hoping it's not going to rain and I'm hoping it's not going to be particularly cold, but it's going to be September, so you just don't know. And just one of the worst things when you're in a wheelchair is if it's absolutely tipping it down with rain, because your lap just gets absolutely soaked. It's kind of, if you're walking, you know, the rain's coming like down that way, whereas if you're sitting down, it's obviously you're going to get a lot more soaked. So yeah, I picked that up last year, I think it was, when this was after I'd got soaked in Ireland basically, and I was just like, right, I need to prepare better because I can't be doing that again. Like, oh, it was horrible. So yeah, I'm going to take the Bundle Bean. I'll probably put it in my main suitcase, and then literally if it's a really bad like rainy day, I will take it into the park with me. If not, it can stay in the hotel room and not get used. But yeah, I thought it was kind of important to take it because I just don't want to spoil my trip by getting absolutely soaking wet and miserable and cold. So yeah, I'm gonna take that with me. I am also going to be taking some euros. I haven't bothered getting any out this year because I had quite a bit left from our trip to Ireland, which I just hung on to because I thought, well, there's no point in like getting it changed back again, because you end up losing money like every time it's exchanged. So I just hung on to them, and I'll be taking those. But I'm also going to take my Monzo card. I'm just trying to cover it so it doesn't show everything. It is a bright orange card, and I've heard a few people who've used it. Basically you can transfer money onto it, and then you can use it just as like a debit card, like you would as a debit card. But you can use it abroad and it doesn't charge you fees or anything. So for me, you know, it's really useful to have something like that rather than having to carry like loads and loads of cash, or having to use your debit card and then like getting charged like exchange rate fees and stuff on top of it. I just thought I'll get a Monzo card. You know, you apply, you get a little app on your phone, and I can just put some money on it. When I'm out there, if I need to put more money on it, you can just do a bank transfer. So yeah, I think that's going to be really useful, and most people in my family have got one now, like one after the other. We've just like got one and then been like, oh, this is such a great idea, and then someone else has got one, and so on and so on. So yeah, hopefully the Monzo card's going to come in very useful, because I just know there's going to be so much stuff I want to buy, and I'm going to have to try and be really restrained. And yeah, I will probably be doing a like Disneyland Paris haul when I get back, so definitely watch out for that as well. Right, sorry, this has been in the most like random order. I've literally just picked things up, so yeah, it's not been in any kind of normal order. But I'm also going to take my Tangle teaser with me, because I just think if I'm going on rides and my hair's blowing all over the place, I'm probably going to need a Tangle teaser, because you know, you're going to go on a ride and then you're going to want to take a nice photo, and the last thing I want is to have like crazy hair in all my photos. So yeah, this one's just got a cute like pink leopard print on it, and it's got like a, what do you call that, like a case on the back, so that it doesn't get like loads of crap from your bags in it. But yeah, I'm going to take that. And then the last thing that I am going to take is my blue badge and my PIP letter, which is like the benefit letter, because you'll have seen me talk about this a lot more in my other video, but when you have, if you have like a disability or something, you can go and get something called like an access card, which basically means it can like help you maybe like cut queues. It can help you get like into different entrances of rides if you can't queue like the proper way. There's like special places where you can like go to watch parades so that you can actually see properly. And to get that access card, you need to have proof, which it all says about it on the Disney website, but they ask for something like your blue badge or your PIP letter. So I want to take both with me, just so that I've got like everything I could possibly need, because you know, having that card is going to make a big difference to us. Just, you know, making the trip a lot less stressful and, you know, just making it more enjoyable. So I'm going to have them, and I will probably keep them in my bag, just because I don't like the idea of leaving them like in the hotel room, just in case like anything happens to them, because if something happens to them, it's going to be a right nightmare trying to get them replaced. And then I will also have my passport with me. Obviously I need that to get to France, but again, I think I'd prefer to kind of keep it with me rather than leave it somewhere, and I can use it like if I need ID and I want to buy a nice drink in one of the bars or the restaurants or something, I will have that with me as well. And that is everything that I am planning to put in my Disney park bag. Do you think it is going to all fit in here? Because I don't. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed it. I will let you know how it goes, and whether like it all fits in, whether I needed it all, or whether I have just gone massively overboard. But yeah, I hope like if you're planning a Disneyland Paris trip, or even a trip to Florida or something, I hope it's just given you some ideas of like the kind of things that other people take with them. I always find it useful to hear like what other people pack and stuff. So yeah, hopefully you found it helpful. If you've enjoyed it and you would like to see more Disney videos and other videos as well, I would really appreciate it if you would give it a like and subscribe to my channel. There's also a little bell next to the subscribe button, and if you press that, you'll get emails or like notifications every time I upload, so you won't miss anything. I'd love to hear like your comments. Do you think I've like forgotten anything that I should be taking? What kind of stuff do you take with you in your parks bag? Any other comments, yeah, basically. And also like if there's any kind of Disney content you'd be really interested to see, I'd really like to hear like what you guys want to see, because it's always helpful kind of hearing, you know, what the people who are watching your videos want to be watching. So yeah, let me know. And also if there's any other videos that are non-Disney related as well that you'd like to see, please let me know. I'm kind of contemplating doing weekly vlogging when I get back from Disney, so I would be interested to kind of hear your views on whether you would be interested in weekly vlogs. I don't know how interesting they'll be, but I kind of just like the idea of having kind of memories of the little things. So yeah, let me know what you think. But yes, I will head off now to Disney. Not quite yet, but you know, next time I speak to you, possibly I will be home from Disney. So yeah, I am very, very excited to share my trip with you, and I will see you all again very soon in another video. Bye!